Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Pub Trivia Experience. My name is Chris, and we are here tonight for a little hot seat, no wait, make it a double action. I have got two teams of two people. Let's first start off Huntsville, Alabama. Mike Mott, my friend. How you doing? What are you drinking?
Chris, I'm doing great. It's Wednesday when we're recording, Hump Day. So, and it's been a short week for most people, but I worked President's Day, so it's a standard week for me. But doing well, cannot complain. As far as what I am drinking, I have the Coastal Stout Oyster Stout from the Braided River Brewing Company, which is down in Mobile, I believe. Yeah, Mobile, Alabama. So basically other end of the state from us. Sounds a little bit like this. Tastes a little bit like this. It actually, even though it's February, it hasn't been stout weather. It's actually been pretty warm here. It's been in the 60s and 70s, low 70s, but still. So, but I've kind of decided I'm over the stout weather thing. I like my stouts, and I'm going to drink them when I want to drink them.
I would agree with that. Next week, though, it does get cold again, Mike.
Oh, I'm aware.
We're going to slide a little bit to Mike's right. Nikki Mott, my friend. Nikki, it's been too long. How you doing? What are you drinking?
I'm doing good. I don't know. I got a wild hair. I was like, I'll play tonight. And then as we were putting the girls down for bed, I was like, oh, it is 8. It's usually my bedtime now. So, but I got the wild hair and I was like, oh no, I have a client at 8 a.m. It's okay. I'm going to make myself a drink. So I have a Jack and just, I guess, a Coke Zero tonight. A little caffeine, but not too much caffeine, so I can actually go to sleep, but a little pick me up. So
I do miss Jack Daniels.
Soon enough.
It is soon. Speaking of soon, it's been too soon. But we're going to talk to Jeff Woodhead, my friend. How you doing, my friend, up in Raleigh, North Carolina? How you doing? What are you drinking?
I'm doing all right. I could complain, but nobody'd listen. Nobody really wants to. So we're just going to go straight into the beer. I'm drinking a 4042 chocolate stout from the Deep River Brewing Company in Clayton. Deep River bills himself as the first legal brewery in Johnson County. And if you want to know the kind of place Johnson County, North Carolina is, just know that I don't have that much of a Southern accent, but I'm still pronouncing it Johnson County because that's just the kind of place it is. There we go. Oh, man, they got all over the place.
Jeff Woodhead, by the way, reminding me of my favorite quote from but renowned football coach Lou Holt, and it's, don't tell other people about your problems. 90% of the people don't care. The other 10% are glad that you have them.
I'd very much be out of a job. So
okay, tell Nikki about all your problems.
Right? Yeah.
It all started when I was 5.
All right.
It's $150 an hour, Chris. So thanks.
Yeah.
David, can you up your Patreon so I can afford this?
Crap, 150.
I'm the one out of a job right now, so no.
David Kantorski, my friend, Chicago, Illinois. How you doing? What are you drinking?
I'm doing great because as you guys complain about 60 degrees being cold, up here I'm wearing shorts, and I went basic. I went ahead and picked up some Pacifico, a nice Mexican lager.
It's my favorite Mexican beer.
Oh, that it's all you got to do. And right here, there's your can pop. And we all know what it tastes like.
We've all had a Pacifico. I may not have been sober when I started it.
Yeah. Pacifico.
My turn?
So.
Yeah, there's a twist off top. Leftover water for my daughter's birthday party, a little bit of Crystal Light. So cheers, y'all. I am 3 weeks, roughly 3 weeks away from having my first drink in 6 months. So,
wow.
Yeah.
He's plugging through. Good job.
Well,
the bottle's right there. Like, I know what it's going to be. It's going to be a bottle crack. I already moved it up to my office. I am assuming, Mike, looking at you here, that on the night of my birthday, we will be recording.
If that's what you want to do, I'm totally down. I'll add to my calendar right now.
Well, it's not what I want to do. My wife's going to be asleep at 8, though. So,
well, that's fair because it's a Wednesday? I think is your birthday. Tuesday or Wednesday?
I have no idea.
I'll look it up.
I think it's Tuesday because I think Paige's birthday is a Tuesday as well. And there's 28th in February. That means my birthday's on a Tuesday.
You're right. It's Tuesday.
Well, we're going to go and we're going to get started. So Mike and Nikki against Jeff and David. We're going to start with our pregame. So what I'll need from each of you is to know your topic. By the way, your category is going to be food. I just need to know who on your team is going to be taking 3 pregame questions. Who's going to take 2? So Nikki's taking 3. David or Jeff, which one of you is going to take 3 questions?
David is going to take 3.
Okay,
David?
fine. I guess I get 3.
Ooh, no food
All right, David, you are technically the guest here. Do you want odds or even?
I like even flow, so I'm gonna go even.
I mean, Mike and Nikki, you're going to get the odds.
First
Questions
pearl
arrive like butterflies.
Almost 5 minutes.
I will tell you
Expect.
Not
way I
bad.
put the
I'll
pregame
be the
together.
odd man out. It's all good.
Your pregame is always a 50-50 category. So you got a 50-50 shot of getting points. But I always put together 50 of 7 of one, 7 of the other, mix them up. So there's really not much game theory you can put into this. May the odds be ever in your favor. Your category is in food. And more specifically, I'm going to give you the name of a food brand. All you have to do is tell me, is that brand under the Kraft Heinz conglomerate of food? So is that brand owned under Kraft or Heinz? Sorry, Kraft Heinz is one company, so it's a yes or no. Nikki, we're going to start with you. We're going to go with the drink I gave away at my daughter's birthday party, Capri Sun.
Kraft or like the Kraft Heinz brand? I'm gonna go yes.
Capri Sun is owned by Kraft Heinz. Nicely done. All right.
Nice job.
Mike and Nikki, you're on the board. David, heading over to you. Your brand is Maxwell House.
Ooh. I'm not a fan of Kraft or Heinz, and I'm not a fan of Maxwell's. I'm gonna go yes.
Maxwell House is owned by Kraft Heinz. All right. You're each on the board with 1 point apiece. Mike, we're going over to you for this one. Sorry. Mike, your company is Life Water.
Life water. I have no thunder behind any of this. I'm just going to say no.
No, Life Water is owned by PepsiCo. Correct.
I believe it's pronounced life water.
Yeah, there's no E in there, is there? It's WATR.
No A, no E.
It's right. Everyone from Philadelphia refers to it as water. So WTR is actually probably the closest pronunciation for those Jerseyites and those Philadelphians. All right. Jeff, we're heading over to you for this next one. You get Liquid IV. Not a sponsor. Seriously, why aren't you?
Should be.
I'm gonna say no because I don't know that you even know what it is.
You don't know what Liquid IV is?
No.
Ooh. Liquid IV, no is a correct. Liquid IV is owned by Unilever. Liquid IV is a water, little like pouch you can add to your water. That is an electrolyte supplement.
Oh, okay.
There are
Check
some
out what
over
plants
here
crave.
who
It's
drink
for
a lot.
hangovers.
Yeah.
They're great for hangovers. Ever since I've been drinking them, I have one before I start drinking. I have one after I drink. If I'm going to drink a lot, I wake up the next morning feeling golden. No hangover. It's wonderful.
I don't get hangovers that much, so
Yeah, you've never been one to get hangovers.
Well, you watch
I haven't.
a football team, Jeff.
What?
You watch a competent football team. You are an NC State Wolfpack fan, sir. Have you seen what I've had to watch?
Well, and Vanderbilt now.
Vanderbilt.
See, I look at a glass of wine and I'm hungover for 2 days. So.
All right. I think, Nikki, we're going to head back over to you. Question number 5. Your brand is Ori Ida.
Oh, the fries. I don't think that's owned by Kraft.
Oh, no, it is.
It is?
Ori Ida is under the Kraft Heinz banner. All right, David.
If you think of the Heinz, the fries just go so well with the ketchup.
I guess that makes sense.
David, speaking of things that go well with ketchup, David, you get Triscuits.
Triscuits. I'm gonna go with a no on that one.
No, Triscuits is correct. Mondelez International owns Triscuits. So you guys are up 3-2. Mike, your final question of the pregame round. Do you have any Grey Poupon?
We did the ketchup. What about the Mustard. I'm gonna say no on that one.
Ooh, Grey Poupon is owned by Kraft Heinz.
So basically,
Steph.
we just own everything.
You're going to get, a staple from my childhood. You're going to get Lunchables.
Lunchables are Oscar Mayer, and I don't think Kraft owns Oscar Mayer, do they? So I'm going to say no.
Lunchables is owned under Kraft Heinz.
Oscar Mayer's a Kraft Heinz brand?
It is.
Wow.
Hot dogs and ketchup.
Yeah, kind of the same logic applies, I guess.
No. No.
She said that the Chicago. She said that for my benefit too.
I said that to annoy him, but yeah, I forgot it's going to annoy
the Chicago guy too. Yeah, exactly.
my kids put mayonnaise on their ketchup. I'm just you can take it how it is.
Nikki, you're going to get Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. Okay, I'm going to say no on the Kool-Aid because they own Capri Sun. I would say Kool-Aid separate.
Oh, they own both Kool-Aid and Capri
Man,
Sun. They own everything.
Greedy Kraft.
And we're going to end it here with David. David, the final brand that we're looking for, Philadelphia cream cheese.
Ooh, that's a tough one. They seem to own everything, but I'm going to say no on this one.
For the first time in our history of doing this, we had 7 yeses. Philadelphia is owned by Kraft Heinz.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I was going to say
we buy Philadelphia cream cheese a lot, so I actually did know that one.
So they are the Disney of food.
Yeah. Meanwhile, to give you a scary insight into my brain immediately starts going, the cheese of Philadelphia, na na na.
Na, 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 na.
That's just
you want to call them what did you call it? The what of food?
I said they're the Disney of food.
Yeah, I think the real they're more like the Universal of food. The real Disney of food is PepsiCo with Frito-Lay.
Yeah,
that's
All
probably
the
true.
brand placement. All right,
They'll all be one company soon.
The conglomerate states of America. We are moving on. It's time to move into our point build around. Mike and Nikki, you're currently trailing 3-2. Do you want to go first or second in the point builder round?
You care? No. Let's go first.
All right. I'm going to put 5 minutes on the clock. Who's going to go first in this half of the point builder round, Mike or Nikki?
Up to you.
You go
You want me to go
first.
first? Okay. I'll go first.
Mike, you're going to get us started in your point builder round. It'll go Mike until you get a question wrong, then it'll flip back to Nikki. When Nikki gets a question wrong, it flips back to Mike. 5 minutes on the clock, a nonstop barrage of trivia questions. The answers are on your way. Your time begins after I read your first question. Mike, here we go. Known as the herald of the gods in Greek mythology, who was the son of Zeus and Maia?
Was that Hermes?
That is Hermes. Mike, we're going to stick with you. Blackpink, EX0, and Monsta X are all artists in which genre of music?
K-pop.
K-pop is correct. Mike, in the book Pride and Prejudice, who is Elizabeth Bennet in love with?
Oh my gosh, what's his name? It's Mr. Darcy.
Mr. Darcy is correct.
I think
Next
my wife
up
would
for
kill
you,
me if I
Mike.
didn't get that one.
What classic character says, I never drink wine? Sorry, which classic literary character says, I never drink wine?
Boy, I'm not sure I know this one. It's probably one that I'll know when I hear it. Classic literary character. Yeah, I'm not pulling anything. I'll pass.
Dracula.
Oh.
Nikki, heading over to you here. True or false? The alien hunter in the film Predator, or the Predator franchise, collects the hearts of all of their enemies.
True.
No, it's false. They collect their skulls. Mike.
Whatever.
Yeah, that was Yeah.
It's not common sense. What was the name of the pamphlet by Thomas Paine that encouraged soldiers during the war with the phrase, "These are the times that try men's souls"?
Oh my gosh, how am I not pulling this? Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed that I'm drawing a blank on this. Yeah, it's not common sense. It's the other one. And I'm drawing a blank. Pass.
Oh, that's called The American Crisis.
Yep, that's right.
Nikki, of all Shakespeare's plays, which play is the longest?
I would say Macbeth.
Oh, wrong direction. Hamlet.
Oh.
Hamlet.
I was between Hamlet and Macbeth.
I actually think those are the two. Mike, heading over to you. Where did the Franks settle after defeating the Romans?
France?
We were looking for what it was called back then.
Oh, Gaul?
Gaul is the correct answer. Mike, sticking with you here. The British defeat at the Battle of Saratoga helped prompt which country to join a now infamous war?
France.
France is correct. It would be the American Revolution.
Yeah, it took me a while to come back to, you want the country. Yeah.
Mike, who played the King's Speech's therapist in the King's Speech? Gary Oldman, Kenneth Branagh, or Geoffrey Rush?
Geoffrey Rush.
I have Captain Barbosa. Geoffrey Rush is. Mike, what city is home to the headquarters of Anheuser-Busch?
St. Louis?
St. Louis is correct. Sticking with you here. The Bare Naked Ladies song "One Week" appears on the soundtrack for which 2000 movie based on a TV series? The movie and TV series, while completely separate entities, has many commonalities with Pokemon.
Dragon Ball?
No, this franchise is called Digimon. Digimon, Digital Monsters. All right, Nikki. Dry ice is a frozen version of which gas?
I don't know. Some kind of like hydrogen peroxide or something. I don't know.
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide. Oh, okay, I was like, is it carbon dioxide?
Yeah, it was.
Mike, heading over to you. At 6,684 feet, Mount Mitchell is the highest point in the U.S. east of the Mississippi. In which state would you find Mount Mitchell?
I believe that's North Carolina. I see that smile, Jeff.
Yeah, I was absolutely going to say something if you missed that one.
I figured you were, but yeah, I knew that was North Carolina.
Mike, Fire Island National Seashore is located off the shores of which large U.S. island?
I'm going to tip my hat to the Long Winters on this one for the song Fire Island, Alaska.
Oh, no. Fire Island National Seashore is actually located on the shores of Long Island.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Yep. And that brings us to the end of your point builder round. You all picked up 8 points.
Job, I got none.
Nicely done. Jeff, David, who's going to go first for your team?
Well, I took the 3, so Jeff's going to go first.
All right, cool. We don't lose points for missing, right?
No.
So it just behooves us to
do this
as fast as possible. Yeah.
That's completely up to you how you want to spend your point builder round. I will remind you, you do have to wait for me to finish reading the question before you answer.
Oh, it sucks. Okay.
And Mike, I got your Venmo. I'll read extra slow this time. All right.
I had to wait for the choices on King's Speech, damn it.
Wait till I start drinking again.
Can't wait.
5 minutes on the clock. Jeff, we're starting with you. Here we go. Over 4,000 Cherokees died from starvation and exposure during their forced march to which present-day state back in 1838?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma's are correct. All my Oklahomies out there. Jeff, sticking with you. What genetic disorder results from an extra chromosome 21?
Down syndrome.
Down syndrome is correct. I don't think that question's very fair to ask you. We're going to go with fashion here next. Jeff, which fashion term describes clothing styles inspired by both athletic wear and casual comfort?
Athleisure?
Athleisure is correct. Jeff, what did suffragettes fight for?
The right to vote for women.
I have the right to party, but we'll give that one to you as well. Jeff, what's the shortcut for a copy function on most computers?
Control-C.
Control-C is correct. David, you didn't want to answer any questions. Jeff, we're going to stick with you here. John Hinckley Jr. attempted to assassinate which U.S. president?
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan's correct. Jeff, we're going to stick here. Which African country was formerly known as Abyssinia before officially changing its name during the 20th century?
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia is correct. Sorry, I mispronounced Abyssinia here, but we're going to move on. Categorize this under much later than Chris expected. In which decade did France perform its final execution by the guillotine?
The 1970s, I believe.
It was 77 to be exact. The year Star Wars came out. Jeff, we're staying with you here. Which comic book villain is known as the clown prince of crime?
The Joker?
The Joker is correct. Jeff, within 3 either way, name the year that Lenovo announces its plan to purchase IBM's global PC or personal computer business.
2007.
That's within 3. 2004 is what we're looking for. In what country would you find the Pyramid of the Sun?
Mexico.
Mexico's a correct answer. Jeff, we're sticking with you. All Along the Watchtower was famously covered by Jimi Hendrix, but what Pulitzer Prize winner wrote and performed the song in 1967?
Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan's correct. Jeff, which state is nicknamed the Ocean State?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island is correct. Jeff, the Laguna Madre is located between mainland Texas and which island?
Padre Island.
Padre Island is correct. Jeff, what kind of dog is Ren on the television show Ren and Stimpy?
A beagle?
No, Ren is a Chihuahua. David, moving over to you. Which vitamin is essential for blood clotting and is found in many of the leafy greens?
Oh, I'm just gonna go with D.
Oh no, that'd be vitamin K. Jeff, we're heading back over to you here. The Grateful Dead's highly devoted fan base are collectively known as what?
Deadheads.
Deadheads is correct. Jeff, sticking with you. Back in 1940, which film company released the animated movie Pinocchio?
Disney.
Disney is correct. Jeff, I'm jealous. What did Rip Van Winkle do for 20 years?
Sleep.
Sleep is a correct answer. That bastard. Jeff, a chameleon wearing a tropical shirt trying to help out a small desert town is voiced by which actor?
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp is correct. Jeff got a movie question right. We're all doomed.
It's a good movie.
Wilson and Ron Glass starred in which TV show that was a remake of a classic show and Neil Simon play?
Grumpy Old Men.
Oh no, this would be the TV show starring Desmond and Ron was called The New Odd Couple.
Oh, God.
David, whose 1856 novel Dread, A Tale of Great Dismal Swamp was an attack against slavery?
Oh, I have no clue. Pass.
Be Harriet Beecher Stowe.
Yeah.
Jeff, within 1 either way, how many men have walked on the surface of the moon?
12.
12 on the nose is correct. Jeff, South African surgeon Christian Bernard became the first person to complete a human-to-human transplant of which organ?
The heart.
Heart is correct. Right after Valentine's Day, you got that right. I'm proud of you. Jeff, Blue Oyster Cult's most famous song was lampooned in a Saturday Night Live skit focused on which percussion instrument?
The cowbell.
Cowbell is correct. Jeff, the city of Honolulu is located on which island?
Oahu.
Oahu is correct. You guys just picked up 22 points in your point build round.
Good job.
Yeah, I don't know if we can say we. you come to me with like science and literature, and I'm like, I knew the pop culture shit, but like,
I was gonna say
that was impressive.
I know I might have gotten 15 of those, but that's
maybe. Honestly, on one of your questions, I got 50, 50, 90, and I would have missed it. So I was like, it's either Stowe or Garrison, and I guess Garrison. But yeah.
All right, coming out of your point builder rounds, Mike and Nikki have a very respectable 10. Jeff, David, you have 25 points. It's time for our head-to-head round. We'll start with Jeff and David. David and Jeff, who's going in your first head-to-head round, and who's going to wait till the second half of the game?
Well,
I don't care.
all right. You want to take this one, and I'll take the second half one.
Sure, I guess I got to warm up at some point.
All right.
Mike and Nikki, who's going to take David?
Yeah, we'll let Nikki go too.
All right.
Nikki versus David.
I don't know what
So
I
a reminder for
this
this
is the
round,
same thing? Okay.
Yeah,
we
same.
will pinball back and forth regardless if you get the question right or wrong. All right, Nikki, we're going to start with you then if you like, or you can let David start. It's your call.
Oh, I can start. It's fine.
All right, so Nikki, we're going to start with you. 5 minutes on the clock, an endless barrage of trivia. I got to stop saying that. 5 minutes on the clock. Time begins after I read your question, Nikki. Here we go. Nikki, what is the term for a male goose?
A honk.
Love it.
That would be a male Gosling, actually.
A honk.
You're
I don't know.
correct. You're correct. Male gosling. But if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Gander's what we're
Okay.
looking for. David, how many eyes does a bee have?
2?
No, a bee has 5 eyes, actually.
Okay.
Nikki, what state that starts with a vowel is the only U.S. state that can be typed using a single row on a standard QWERTY keyboard?
What? I don't understand. I don't understand that.
It's a state.
Which
starts with a
state
vowel, but you don't have to.
Whose 2-letter abbreviation start?
Utah?
Utah actually is a correct answer.
What?
No, it's not.
No.
No.
On a standard row, a single row.
On a standard row?
Yeah.
UT is on the first
top row,
row.
and AH is on the next row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the question was on a single row.
on a single.
The correct answer is Alaska.
Oh my God, I had to look at
Right,
the
yeah.
abbreviation. You're correct. It is Alaska. I'm sorry, Nikki. Alaska's what we're looking for there. I was looking for the abbreviation. I'm like, no, AK. All right, we are moving on. David, this one's going to you. What witchy sounding city is the capital of Oregon?
Salem?
Salem is a correct answer. Nikki, which Asian river is considered the longest in the continent?
I don't know.
The Yangtze River. David, what unit of measurement is defined as the distance between the Earth and the Sun?
No clue.
It's called an astronomical unit, or AU. Nikki, what movie features TPS reports, memos, in an attack on an office printer?
The one with Ron Livingston. Right? What's it called? What's it called? It's called. It's not The Office. Oh my God. Why did it go out of my head? I don't remember. It's the one where the stapler thing. What's it called?
I can't tell you.
Oh,
It's the right movie.
Jennifer Aniston. Oh shit! What's the name of that movie?
I think she gets credit for naming Ron Livingston. Like, come on.
I remember everybody in it. I just don't remember the name of it.
My name. He's the one who sucked.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're gonna tell. I don't remember the name.
You'd be so mad.
So
I
that
know.
movie is Office Space.
Office. I just kept only thinking The Office, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no, it's not The Office.
All right, David, as of April of 2011, residents of which of these U.S. states do not currently pay a state income tax? Is it Wisconsin, Minnesota, or Alaska?
Alaska.
Alaska is the correct answer. Nikki, heading back over to you here. Which Pacific Ocean bordering state is home to the volcanic Klamath Mountains? Klamath.
Washington.
Ooh, no, Oregon's what we're looking for. David, which invention allowed for the precise measurement of extremely small electrical currents?
The micrometer. I don't know.
No, it's the galvanometer. Nikki, whose gravestone inscription reads, free at last, thank God Almighty, I'm free at last.
Oscar Wilde.
Ooh, no, Martin Luther King Jr. David, what was the name of the first successful English colony in North America that was established back in 1607?
Jamestown?
Jamestown's correct. Nikki. In what movie did Irving Berlin's song White Christmas make its debut?
White Christmas.
No, White Christmas made its debut in Holiday Inn.
Again.
Oh,
David, who served as British Prime Minister from 1979 till 1990?
Trudeau. I don't know.
No, Margaret Thatcher. Nikki, Moosylvania is a fictional island from which iconic children's cartoon?
Moosylvania.
Mhm.
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Rocky and Bullwinkle is correct.
Okay.
David. Beatrice, Bernice, or Belinda. Which name comes from the Latin word for blessed?
Belinda.
Oh, no, it's Beatrice. The Beatus is what we're looking for there.
Okay.
That brings us to the end of this point builder round. After that round,
Terrible.
Mike and Nikki, your score goes up to 11. David and Jeff, your score goes to 28.
Rocky and Bullwinkle saved me. I would have gotten a big. I can't believe I couldn't pull up Office Space. This is really bad. This is why I usually go to bed at 8:30, guys.
All right, before we jump into the halftime, I did grab another beer.
All right.
This is I had this one on here not that long ago too. I don't remember if it was PT or boozy, but it's the Blueberry Breakfast Stout from Trim Tab Brewing Company in Birmingham. So another Alabama beer and another tasty one.
That sounds great. I'm going to have that breakfast tomorrow.
Yep.
No, I'm not. I wish I was. All right, here's how your halftime round's going to go. I'm going to give you 5 letters, and then I'm going to read you 5 clues. The answer to those clues is an alliterative name to one of those letters. For example, if I'd given you the clue of a legendary college football coach who led Florida State University from obscurity to national prominence, the answer would be
Bear Bryant.
Steve Spurrier.
Oh, that got deep.
that hurt you to say, Jeff?
No, it'd be Bobby Bowden.
Bobby Bowden, yes. All right. Your letters are G as in golf, J as in Juliet, M as in Mike, S as in Sierra, W as in whiskey. GJMSW. Your first clue. A children's toy, the best-selling of its kind, invented by NASA and JPL or Jet Propulsion Lab scientist Lonnie Johnson in 1989. Clue number 2. Former NFL offensive coordinator and head coach of the St. Louis Rams, responsible for an offense nicknamed, quote, the greatest show on turf. Clue number 3. A song performed by Sean Hayes' character on Will and Grace, and also the stage name of a British musician with the last name Alsop. Your fourth clue. British author best known for 1940's The Power and the Glory. In 1948's The Heart of the Matter. And clue number 5. Former DJ in New York City shock jock who gained notoriety for her confrontational interview style with celebrities. Could go on to host her own nationally syndicated TV talk show that was named after her from 2008 until 2021. I've got 5 minutes on the clock. Lock in your answers when you're ready.
We're going to go ahead and lock in.
All right, we're going to go ahead and lock in.
All right. Everyone's locked in. We're going to go through this one by one. Each correct answer will net your team 4 points, starting with the first clue. A children's toy, the best-selling of its kind, invented by NASA and Jet Propulsion Lab scientist Lonnie Johnson back in 1989. Jeff and David, what'd you come up with?
Well, it made me think of Chris Brewer right away, and I said the Super Soaker. Love you, Brewer.
Mike and Nikki, what'd y'all have?
We also put Super Soaker.
Yeah, it took us a little to get there, but once we got to started thinking about the jet propulsion and the time frame.
Super Soaker is a correct answer. 4 points for each team. Next question. Former NFL offensive coordinator and head coach of the St. Louis Rams, responsible for an offense nicknamed the greatest show on turf. Mike and Nikki, what'd you have?
I am so fucking mad at myself. I can picture this guy, and I cannot think of his name. I know exactly who it is, and I cannot think of his name. I wrote Marty McFly.
David, what'd you come up with?
We put Mike Martz.
It is Mike Martz.
The Martz was the last name. My brain locked in on Marty Schottenheimer and would not let go. It was that Martz part. Yep.
Third clue, a song performed by Sean Hayes' character on Will and Grace, and also the stage name of a British musician with the last name Alsop. Mike and Nikki.
I didn't really know this, but I thought Just Jack. Wasn't he like Just Jack or something?
Jeff and David.
I believe it's Just Jack.
Okay.
You got to do the hand motions and everything. Just Jack.
That was all her.
Just Jack is the correct answer. Nicely done. Nicely done. Your fourth clue. British author best known for 1940s The Power and the Glory, in 1948 The Heart of the Matter. Jeff and David.
So I was pretty certain on this when we locked in, and now I'm second guessing myself because I'm pretty sure the author we answered is actually better known for The Quiet American than either of those two. But we went with Graham Greene.
Mike and Nikki.
These are absolutely the two most famous Graham Greene books, and they're both sitting on my bookshelf. It's Graham Greene.
For sure?
I think so.
I guess I've only read The Quiet American. I haven't read Power and Glory and Heart of the Matter either. So.
I've only read those two. So
Okay, all right.
Graham Greene is correct. Nice. And your final clue. Former DJ in New York City shock jock who gained notoriety for her confrontational interview style with celebrities should go on to host her own nationally syndicated TV talk show named after her from 2008 until 2021. Nikki, Mike, what'd you come up with?
Is it Wendy Williams?
Jeff and David.
We were questioning the same thing, and we decided to guess Wendy Williams.
Wendy Williams is a correct answer.
Wow.
Whoa, all right. Pulling the wag on that one, David.
Mike and Nikki picking up 16. That brings you to 27. David and Jeff, you picked up all 20. That brings you to 48.
nice job. I'm so mad I couldn't pull up Mike Martz.
As
soon as you guys said it, I was like, I can see his face, and I still want to punch it.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
All right, we are going to move on. And it's time to go back to our point builder round. So, Mike and Nikki, you're currently trailing. Do you want the first round or the second point builder round? Wow. Do you want the first or second point builder round?
I guess we'll take the first one again.
All right. And, Mike, we started with you last time. So, Nikki, we're going to start with you this time. 5 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Nikki, Steven Spielberg released 2 movies back in 2005. One was a spectacle war movie called War of the Worlds. Name the other that ended up being nominated for Best Picture that year. Or I guess the next year.
I don't know.
Ooh, that movie is Munich. Mike,
I kept thinking Argo in my head, and I don't know why I couldn't get that.
I'm still hung up on War of the Worlds being a war movie, but anyway.
It's got war in the title, Mike.
I guess that's fair. That's fair.
It's okay. Mike, moving on to you. Which song written by Paul McCartney and performed by the Beatles has been covered by over 2,200 different artists?
Yesterday.
Yesterday is correct. Mike, sticking with you here. Which Supreme Court justice greatly expanded federal power through landmark decisions in the early 19th century?
Early 19th.
Supreme Court Chief Justice, sorry.
Marshall.
John Marshall is correct. Originally nicknamed the, quote, neck decoration, which military award was created in 1862?
The Congressional Medal of Honor?
Medal of Honor is a correct answer. Moving right along here, Mike. Which famous American pop band whose lead singer should avoid Twitter was originally called Kara's Flowers?
This lead singer should avoid Twitter. American pop band lead singer should avoid Twitter. I'm not pulling fast.
It would be Maroon 5. Nikki.
Should avoid a lot of things.
Kathy Lee Gifford sued what tabloid magazine after they called her son a brat? This magazine features fewer pages and is less expensive than other tabloids like the National Enquirer.
Talkbeat or something. I don't know.
Oh, no, this one was called the National Examiner. Mike. Known as the Yalta Conference, it featured what three world leaders meeting?
Oh, gosh. Churchill, Roosevelt, and Stalin?
Churchill, Roosevelt, and Stalin's correct. Mike. During the early 1900s, what did Carrie Nathan... Wow. During the early 1900s, what did Carrie Nathan use to destroy establishments that dared to sell alcohol?
What did she use?
Mm-hmm.
An axe?
I will give that to you. I have a hatchet or an axe.
Okay, yeah.
Sticking with you here. Mike, what did Mary Quant design in London in the mid 60s that quickly became a female fashion craze?
The miniskirt.
The miniskirt is correct. You got that one pretty quickly, Mike. Anything you want to tell us?
I can.
Right
anyway.
Along. The Immaculate Collection was the name given to what musician and actress's first greatest hits album?
Madonna's?
Madonna's correct answer. Mike, sticking with you here. Which mountain is the highest peak in Africa, located in Tanzania and often climbed by adventurers worldwide?
Kilimanjaro?
Kilimanjaro is the correct answer. Mike, which type of diabetes is characterized by the body's resistance to insulin?
Shoot, what are the different types of diabetes? I think it's type B.
Oh, no, it's called type 2 diabetes.
Type 2, not, yeah, I knew what I was trying to go for, but yeah, that's you.
Nikki, the 1996 song Return of the Mac was a #1 hit in many European countries. Who performed Return of the Mac?
I don't know.
Mark Morrison. Mike,
I can never remember
which
that.
chemical element has the atomic number 6 and is the basis for all known life forms?
Carbon.
Carbon is correct. Mike, sticking with you here. If I have a pint of juice, how many cups of juice do I have?
Let's see. 2 cups in a pint. 2
cups in a pint. That's correct. I'm also missing gin. Mike, which 3 states share a border with California?
Oregon, Nevada, and Arizona.
Oregon, Nevada, and Arizona is correct. All right, and y'all just picked up 11 points in your point build around. It's going to bring you to 38. Jeff, you went first last time. That means, David, we're starting with you.
Okay.
All right, David, 5 minutes on the clock. Time begins after I read your first question. Here we go. David, whose statue was torn down in a New York City park on July 9th, 1776, following a reading of the Declaration of Independence?
Robert E. Lee?
No, it'd be King George. Jeff, what invention allowed for secure online transactions and encrypted communications?
Blockchain.
Blockchain or public key cryptography. Sticking with you here, Jeff. Sadistic guards forced their prisoners to play Russian roulette in which Vietnam War film from 1978?
The Deer Hunter.
Deer Hunter is correct. Which soft drink company dropped an ad featuring Madonna after the release of her 1989 Like a Prayer video?
Pepsi?
Pepsi is correct. Jeff, within 3 either way, Microsoft Windows operating system was first released in which year? We're looking for Windows 1.0.
Windows 1.0, 1989.
No, 1985.
Oh.
All right. David, heading over to you. Who painted the famous artwork titled The Last Supper?
And now all artists have gone out of my mind. Oh my God. Da Vinci.
Leonardo da Vinci is correct. David, what is the name of the tube that carries urine to the kidney, from the kidneys to the bladder?
Urethra?
I have the ureter in here, is what I have. Ureter. I will flag that and we'll come back to it. Actually, I can pause the recording because it's a head-to-head. I want to make sure we look it up, so hold on one second.
Yeah, I think the urethra is what goes from the bladder out.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm not positive on my answer. Please don't.
Oh, I just did. It is. It's an 8 to 10-inch tube. Ureter is what we're looking for, so that is not a correct answer. Your time begins right now. Jeff, we're heading over to you. What was the name of the 1875 scandal involving railroad construction kickbacks during President Grant's presidency?
Credit Mobilier.
Credit Mobilier is correct. Jeff, we're sticking with you here. Name the first full-length feature film where animators made the film using only tools and computer technology.
Toy Story.
Toy Story is correct. Jeff, the Copacabana Beach is a famous beach located in which country?
Brazil.
Brazil is correct. Jeff, who was assassinated by Saran Saran?
Robert F. Kennedy Sr.
Robert F. Kennedy Sr. I'm glad you added the senior on there. That is correct.
Yeah, emphasis on the senior.
Yeah.
Jeff, within 2 years either way, in which year did World War II officially end?
1945.
Sorry, World War I. My apologies.
1918.
1918 is correct. You actually had 2 correct answers there. My bad. Question. Jeff, what nickname was given to the temperamental mechanical sharks used while filming the original summer blockbuster Jaws?
Clanky. I don't know.
No, homage to it in the Pixar universe. That shark's name was Bruce.
Bruce.
Oh, Bruce.
What is the first name of television and radio doctor Westheimer, who didn't begin her media career as Grandma Freud until the age of 52 in 1980, when she began fielding listeners' calls asking about topics that have been traditionally taboo or not covered by traditional media channels? What is her name? For last name Westheimer, what is her first name?
Is that Abby?
No, it's Dr. Ruth. Ruth is what we're looking for there. Jeff, within 3 either way, how many sunflowers were there in the vase in Van Gogh's third version of the painting Sunflowers?
7.
Oh, no, we're looking for 12. David, in the classic horror film The Howling, is there one werewolf or several werewolves?
1.
No, there are several werewolves in The Howling. Jeff, while the winner of the Kentucky Derby is draped in red roses, the Belmont Stakes winner receives a garland. Which flower makes up that garland?
Carnations.
Carnations is correct. Jeff, sticking with you here. Geneva, Cairo, Calcutta, Shanghai, Berlin, and Athens are all cities located in which landlocked U.S. state, whose quarter features the New River Gorge?
West Virginia.
West Virginia is correct. Jeff, really kicking off the debate between the left side and the strong side is what 2000 Denzel Washington movie about a newly integrated high school football team in the early 70s?
Remember the Titans.
Remember the Titans is correct. Jeff, last question for you here. What is Soylent Green?
People.
Soylent Green is people.
It's people. Remember the Titans. It literally took place in your backyard.
Yeah, did we ever play a game against TC Williams? I don't know if we did or not.
I think we did.
Yeah,
I think we.
I don't think they're TC Williams anymore. Actually, I think they're Alexandria City High School or something now.
All right, you just picked up 13 points. It's going to bring you up to 61. It's 38 to 61 going into our final head-to-head round. Mike, you're currently trailing. Do you want to go first or second in your head-to-head against Jeff?
I guess I'll just go first. Why not?
All
We get the
right.
same
As
amount
a
of questions.
reminder, in your head-to-head round, we will bounce back and forth regardless of correct answers or incorrect answers. Mike, we're going to start with you. 5 minutes on the clock. Are we ready?
Let's do it.
All right, Mike, time begins after I read this question. Here we go. Mike, who provides the voice for Mr. Fox in Wes Anderson's animated film, The Fantastic Mr. Fox?
George Clooney.
George Clooney is correct. Jeff, which American R&B girl group could be described as bootylicious in 2001?
Destiny's Child.
Destiny's Child is correct. They weren't lying. Mike, in a song by Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff, they challenge which boxer to a fight?
Tyson.
Mike Tyson's correct. Not Kid Rock, ironically. Or Chris Rock, for that matter. Hey, Jeff. I got Kid Rock on the brain. Jeff, heading over to you. What North American bird can fly backwards?
The bald eagle.
No, it's a hummingbird, Jeff.
Really? When it's weird bird shit, it's always the hummingbird.
Fair.
Mike, which band was founded by Nirvana's former drummer?
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters is correct. Jeff. Also the name of an Aaron Eckhart and Hilary Swank film. What is the name of the dense inner portion of the Earth?
The core.
The core is correct.
I was still thinking like what is the boys don't cry?
Right.
That movie is terrible. Mike, some point to the devil, Mike, but in what year did the Great Fire of London occur?
666.
No, 1666.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah. I was like, right after I said that, I was like, that makes no sense.
It does not. Jeff, the Italian song O Sol Mio served as the inspiration for which Elvis Presley hit?
Heartbreak Hotel.
It's now or never. Now or never is what we're looking for. Mike. Bordering Kenya, South Sudan, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and Rwanda, which Asian nation is known as, quote, the Pearl of Africa?
African nation. I assume.
Okay, I was really confused there for a second.
Damn AI.
Is that Ethiopia again?
Oh, no, we're looking for Uganda.
Uganda. Okay.
Jeff. In the movie Argo, which country are American citizens trying to get out of?
Iran.
Iran is a correct answer. Mike, what is Bill Murray's job in the movie Groundhog Day?
He's a weatherman.
He is a weatherman. That's a correct answer. Jeff, I'll remind you to don't drive angry as you answer this next question. Within 3 years, in what year was The Godfather 3 released?
1984.
No, that was released back in 1990. Mike, which NFL team lost a record 4 Super Bowls in a row?
Boy, I love losing Super Bowls. The Bills.
Buffalo Bills is correct. Jeff, who was originally cast as Marty in Back to the Future?
Originally cast as opposed to actually played Marty.
Who played Marty?
Emilio Estevez.
No, Eric Stoltz.
Estevez is a good guess, though.
It is. It is. Mike, name the fast food restaurant from the Philippines. Name the food restaurant in the Philippines that specializes in bringing fast food to the Pacific Ocean nation.
I have no idea. Philippines fast food, all with PHs.
Oh no! Wow, that company is called Jollibee. Jeff.
Okay.
La Tomatina is a festival in Spain where participants throw what at each other?
Tomatoes?
Tomatoes is correct. Mike, what English singer, best known for featuring on an Eminem song, was named for the Queen of Carthage?
Dido?
Dido is a correct answer. Jeff, what Major League Baseball Hall of Famer amassed a record 2,597 strikeouts over their 20-year career from 1967 to 1987, more than any other position player more than any other position player ever?
Hank Aaron.
Ooh, no, that'd be Reggie Jackson. Mike, heading over
Oh,
to you.
gosh.
Prior to the 1995 film Goldeneye, there were 2 James Bond films with the word gold in them. Name either one.
Goldfinger and the Man with the Golden Gun.
You got both. Still only worth 1 point.
Damn.
And that did end your game. I want to make it even. So, Jeff, you'll get one final question. Which NFL team had an undefeated season in 1972, ending with a Super Bowl win against the Washington Redskins?
The Dolphins of Miami.
That'd be the Don Shula-helmed Dolphins of Miami. Mike, you're picking up 7. Jeff, you're picking up 5.
Not out of it yet.
You are not. That brings our scores.
I need to do more than watch like YouTube videos.
Those can be very informative.
It's 45.
I need to like read a
66.
book.
Jeff and David have the lead. That
Jeff
can all
has the
change
lead.
right here. That can all change right here because we are moving onto your wager round. So your wager round, you can break up your points in any way, shape, or form that you want, but you're wagering on 3 categories, not questions, categories. Only rules being, 1, you must wager whole numbers only. That means no negative wagering, no factions. Don't make me do any more math than I have to. Rule number 2, your total combined wager amongst those 3 categories cannot exceed what your total point value is right now. So Mike and Nikki, your combined wager cannot exceed 45. Jeff and David, your combined wager cannot exceed 66 points. Are you ready for your categories?
Yeah, and I just sent you another Venmo, so if you could just send me the questions too, that'd be great.
It's cute that you think that's going to help.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we're good.
No, actually, Mike, I don't need that, but I am going to need a copy of your driver's license front and back. It's obviously only for Discord and nothing.
Obviously, yeah.
Your wager round categories are Shakespeare, U.S. politics, and alcohol. Shakespeare, U.S. politics, and alcohol. Lock in your wagers now. All right. Wagers are locked in. We're going to go question by question through this, get some answers, award some points, or take away some points, and get ourselves a winner. Your first category was Shakespeare. Here is your Shakespeare question. The final 2 of William Shakespeare's tragedies, written around 1605, were Antony and Cleopatra, and what play that follows a brilliant Roman general who despises common citizens, yet still pursues public office, and is unsuccessful, which leads to his banishment and subsequent alignment against Rome with his former enemy.
All right, we're locked in.
I guess we can talk it out, huh?
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
it's not Titus Andronicus.
No, it's not tight. But it's gonna be a name. I don't think I'm gonna come up with anything better than Coriolanus. So I've never read it. I know it's a Shakespeare play, but that's about the extent of what I know about it.
That's it's
Unless you have any-
it's definitely one of his lesser known. But
Yeah, but it's yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah. So we'll lock in with Coriolanus.
All right. We are moving on to question number 2. Your category is U.S. politics.
Wait, do we not get the answer?
You'll give me your answers at the end.
Okay, all right.
Act like you've been here before.
Fucker.
Question number 2, the category is U.S. politics. After the establishment of the Department of Homeland Security, the Secretary of Homeland Security became the last cabinet position in the line of presidential succession. Prior to its establishment, the final in the line of succession was what cabinet position that is currently occupied by former Air Force chaplain Doug Collins?
All right, we're locked in.
Yeah, we're basically. I think we're kind of between 2.
And like housing and urban development or
Health and Human Services. Those kind of seem newer. And they're both probably I don't know a lot about the history of the cabinets, but those are both maybe like Great Society-ish type of era, like 60s. I don't know. Which one are you thinking?
It's a coin flip.
Yeah,
I
kind
would
of
go
is.
maybe housing and urban development.
All right. Well, we're going to lock in with HUD.
All right, we are moving on to question number 3. Your category was alcohol. Introduced in 1963 and today owned by the Pabst Brewing Company, what brand of malt liquor has a name inspired by former Baltimore running back Jerry Hill?
We're going to lock in.
All right, so yeah, where my brain went was Baltimore running back. He would be a Colt. Maybe his number was 45. So that's kind of what I was thinking. Unless you have a better idea.
No, I see the logic with that one, and I don't know if it actually works out, but I'm willing to jump on board because I can't come up with something better right now.
All right, yeah, we'll lock in with Colt 45 then.
All right, let's go through this question by question, get some answers. Get ourselves a winner, starting off with question number 1. The category was Shakespeare. The final 2 of William Shakespeare's tragedies, written around 1605, were Antony and Cleopatra, and what play that follows a brilliant Roman general who despises common citizens but still pursues public office and is unsuccessful, leading to his banishment and subsequent alignment against Rome with his former enemy? Jeff and David, your answer and your wager.
Well, we wagered a big fat 0 on this one, and I think we were largely just trying to caloric crash Mike and Nikki. But we ended up the same place they did. We guessed Coriolanus.
Mike and Nikki, answer and wager.
We wagered 20 on this one, and if we're wrong, my wife might call me an asshole, but you can't spell Coriolanus without anus. I've been working on that one for like 5 minutes. I'm sorry.
It's because Coriolanus is a correct answer. Nicely done, both teams.
Oh.
All right, Mike and Nick, you're going to pick up 20 points, so that brings you up to 65. Jeff and David, you're hanging tough at 66. Right now, you are the Donnie Wahlbergs of the episode.
But let's see if we got the right stuff.
Oh. Are you feeling those good vibrations, Mike?
That was Mark Wahlberg, damn it.
Yes, I know, but if we're the Donnie...
Oh, that's a good point. Oh, okay, I see what you're going to... I'm just going to go dance in my underwear now.
I need to find myself a funky bunch of new friends. We are moving on to question number 2. Category is U.S. politics. After the establishment of the Department of Homeland Security, the Secretary of Homeland Security became the last cabinet position in the line of presidential succession. Prior to its establishment, the final in the line of succession was which cabinet position that is currently occupied by former Air Force chaplain Doug Collins? Mike and Nikki, your answer and your wager.
We wagered 15 on this one, and we locked in with housing and urban development.
Jeff and David.
We wagered 17 on this one, and we also locked in with housing and urban development.
The Secretary of Housing and Urban Development is number 13 in the succession plan for the President of the United States, directly ahead of Health and Human Services. However, all the way down at number 17 is
Education, isn't it?
the Secretary of Veteran Affairs.
Veterans Affairs.
Wow.
No points to be awarded there.
But something interesting did happen.
Yeah, that's right. You all should be leading by 1.
We're
now.
up by 1. That's right.
Yeah.
Your scores, Mike and Nikki, are currently up 50-49. Going into our final question, the category was alcohol. Introduced in 1963 and today owned by the Pabst Brewing Company, what brand of malt liquor has a name inspired by former Baltimore running back Jerry Hill? Mike and Nikki, your answer and your wager.
So this is really funny. We started writing down malt liquors. The first one we wrote down is Colt 45. And I went, wait a minute, Baltimore, running back, Colt.
Good to know our minds are pretty much in the same place here.
Right. So we wagered 10 on that one, our final 10, and yeah, we locked in with Colt 45.
Jeff and Dave, you're answering your wager.
Well, you're guaranteed to win on this one because we majored 10, and that's the same thing you did. So.
A final score of 60-59. Mike and Nikki are going to pick up the win. The Colt 45 is not named after a handgun. Jerry hit
actually, that's surprising me.
As a running back for the Baltimore Colts. And if you don't know this, the logo, the original logo for Colt 45 was a horseshoe.
Oh.
45 is correct.
Ah, that makes sense. Okay.
Mike and Nikki, you're going to pick up the win tonight on, of all things, Mike, wagering?
Yeah, that's usually how he loses. So,
but Nikki handled the wagering. Like she was like, I was like, should we go all in on one? Like, how should we do this? And
I was like, no, don't go all in on one.
Yeah.
Space it out.
If you had gone all in on one, which would you gone all in on?
Good question. Probably Shakespeare because that's the one we wagered the most on. So,
and that was a semi-logical guess, but if I recall correctly, I know it's a Shakespeare play. I have no idea what it's about. Is that kind of how the logic went?
Pretty much, yeah. And I knew it was one of the later ones, but that was about it.
It was kind of process of elimination for us, right? Yeah. Like there's only so many it could be. Yeah. It's not Titus Andronicus because you didn't include anyone feeding their kids to someone.
Right, exactly.
The other way to get there, Jeff, is Chris wrote the game and he worked anus into it. So
fair.
I mean, we may have won by the 1 point there out of the skin of our teeth, but like that was Jeff's game. Sorry.
Oh yeah,
you are our winner tonight, I guess.
Yeah, that first hot seat round was like stuff of legend. Like that was just insane.
Like I play with Scott Billionaire, and this was above that.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Yeah, I was like, I'll just sit back, enjoy my beer.
Well, you gave me one of the easiest rounds, I feel like. It was just kind of like, all of these questions are like either history or geography questions or really easily guessable movie ones.
Yeah, so some of them were what I would call easy, and others were just very much in your wheelhouse, but still, that's the way it goes. So,
yeah.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Credit Mobier scandal. Like,
and then there's those, right, exactly.
I mean, it's a history question.
Yeah, true.
If I say the word Nan Britain, who comes to mind for Nan Britain?
Nan Britain, that's it was Harding, Warren Harding.
Yeah, because wasn't that his mistress?
That was his mistress. Yeah. And as we all know, Jerry was his penis.
We all know it now.
We really know way more about presidential peni in general than we should.
I'd like to know less.
Indeed.
Genuinely would like to know less. I'm also at the idea right now of like maybe we get a Scott Billionaire against Jeff Woodhead 60-minute Iron Man hot seat head-to-head where it's no wagers or anything. It's just 60 straight minutes of them answering questions back and forth and see who wins.
I've played against Scott, haven't I? Oh, maybe that was on Frenemy.
That was on Scott's never been on PTE.
Yes, multiple times.
On Pub Trivia Experience?
Scott Brill, multiple times.
Has he?
Yes.
Oh, he's just never played against me.
You don't want to play against him.
Oh, it's, yeah.
Yeah. He wiped the floor with me on Frenemy.
Yeah. Freddie I got paired up with him. I'm like, cool. I guess in the second half, but that's it.
I knew he'd been on PT because he was in the tournament. That was when I first met him. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed this episode of the Pub Trivia Experience. I had a lot of fun. Thank you all for. I know this was a last minute kind of put together after a boozy recording had to get canned. Not canned, postponed. But thank you all for jumping on and playing some trivia with us. Jeff, my friend, I am looking forward to hearing your quips and hosting capabilities on a future boozy recording where we do discuss what is the best song from the band Creed. Yes.
Where was my invite on this?
There was the answer is, of course, none.
All of them.
Well, so what happened?
All of them.
What happened was I said to Chris, "What are we recording tonight?" And he said, "Oh, we're recording the best Creed bracket." And I said, "Creed song bracket." And I said, "Oh."
Well played.
That's quotation marks in there.
Yeah.
I just want to know what I have to do to get back
somehow
onto Boozy because, like, I've been banished.
No. I'm looking to schedule the Smashing Pumpkins one soon. We talked about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
That I better be on because I will revoke my Patreon. I will badmouth. I will.
No. I already got you penciled
I will
out.
disarm you and not with a smile.
Like after he revokes his Patreon, that's when we do Pearl Jam.
Yeah, exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for continuing to support the show. If you want to support us financially, you can be like our friend David here, patreon.com/PTEBB. If you can't support right now, listen. Real talk. A lot of rough stuff going on out there right now. I get it. We have all been there. You are in our thoughts, in our prayers. Don't feel obligated to support the show if you can't. Don't feel bad about it. Honestly, 5-star rating, write us a review, have us on the car or in the background for friends, family. Probably not kids. Probably not suitable for most kids. But thank you for your continued support. The fact that you all keep tuning in and listening to this, I am baffled and inspired by. Not quite inspired enough to be a better trivia writer, but I'm working on it. You heard enough for midnight. For the pub trivia experience, I have been Chris.
Chris, you're a great trivia writer. I've been Mike.
I'm Nikki.
I've been David.
And I'm Jeff.
We'll see you next week. Until then, have a good one.